excellent model for this whole thing is you, with the glorious amplification of the internet, of social media, of like all these wonderful tools that we have now that we can use. So I mean, back in the old day, you go to a networking event like this, and that was great, then you'd have to wait for the next networking event unless you pick up the phone and call people. Now you can meet people all the time. It's so easy to put yourself out there. The downside is it's really easy to put yourself out there, and the internet never forgets. So it's just good to be a little bit prepared. This is Chris here. This is just Chris, but he's everywhere. Chris has been doing this work for a long time. Like a bazillion years ago, we started a thing called PodCamp, which is an unconference devoted to people who wanted to learn about podcasting or talked about podcasting or were already podcasting. Back when nobody was podcasting in like 2004, 2005. So he kind of was like the beginning of that, doing it when no one, just for the only reason that he loved it and he thought it should happen. He and a guy named C.C. Chapman started doing this in Boston. And since then, what he's done is he's just like systematically built out. He starts with just who he is and what he's interested in and his passion, and he built out and he created, I mean, he's on Twitter, he's got a bazillion followers, but this is his, it's like a tiny picture of his website. You don't need to see, just go look at the information, chrisbrogan.com. It's so full of information, so full of useful stuff. He just gives away and gives away and gives away and gives away great information all the time. And he talks to people in the comments, and he goes and visits other people's websites. I joke with him, it's like he doesn't sleep, he hangs upside down like a bat for like 20 minutes a night or something like that, because I don't know how you do it otherwise. But he does manage to do it. There's a couple little bit of like tricky tricks to this. I'm not a big tips and tricks person because I feel like everybody has their own method. You don't need tips and tricks. But there's a couple things that I think are kind of like best practices. One is to have a great picture of yourself that looks like you. I am a bad example. I'm using pictures that look very much like me when I first started doing all this stuff, and then I've gotten lazy. It's my last actor headshot, so it was a really good shot. I really did look like that, 4 years ago, but it's time to change it. But some kind of picture, this is, you can't really see it, this is Santino from season 2 of Project Runway. That was my favorite. And there's a picture of Santino, and Chris Brogan actually disagrees with me on this. He thinks you should have a different picture of you everywhere. I think the main thing is you should have a good picture of you that people can, people can see who you are, and when they see a picture, they're like, oh, that's Claudia, that's who I. So if it's a million pictures or one picture, you just don't want to put a crummy picture up. Don't, I mean, like, those old, like, realtor pictures from the 80s and 90s? Oh, it's awful. And you don't want to be that. You don't want to be the bus bench guy. You want to be whoever you are. So a little more casual, a little more fun. And sure, if you can get multiple pictures that look good of you, then no problem changing it up. There are services like, if you've heard of Gravatar, I don't know how much time you spend online, but if you upload a picture, like a little square picture to this service called Gravatar, then automatically when you show up on a lot of sites, your picture will show up when you comment. It's got like a little thing where they, computers magically talk to each other. So that's why I say the one picture, if you're gonna pick one picture for something like that, make it a good one, something that will pop on a screen. And a good way to do that is just take a bunch of pictures or something, and put them on there and see, like ask your friends, like what pops out. And some pictures will pop because of the lighting and because of the contrast and all that stuff better than others. And again, that's why I use the picture that I do, because the contrast is really good. The next thing is to try and have the same name everywhere. It's getting harder and harder because the internet is crowded. But if you can, use your name. It's not too long. My name is so long that it gets truncated by most of the services, and I was already on as Communicatrix anyway because of my website. So I just use Communicatrix everywhere. That's my handle. But if you can, first and last name, or at least something that, again, is the same everywhere, that's not mysterious, and is maybe a little bit professional, like has something to do with what you do, like, the marketing lady, or whatever it would be, that's not wrong. But you get the idea. Something that is as pithy as possible and is immediately identifiable to you. And with the big sites like Facebook and Twitter and all that, just, if you can't, even if you're not ready to go fill out your profile, just go grab your name, because they're going fast. It seems like everybody's on Twitter, but they're actually not yet. But they will be eventually until it dies and goes away. The other thing is that when we were talking about authentic, everyone's got like multiple nodes. I am, presenter lady today, but then I do consulting, and then I do, believe it or not, some really horrible singing and some stuff like that. In some places he might lead with the fact that he is a designer, but he's not going to hide or try to hide, because how could he? He's Santino. He's not going to hide the fact that he does other two things. He's just not going to lead with that. And the same thing in whatever circumstances he would, where being a TV star is more appropriate, that he would do that. The main thing with all this stuff is passion, passion, passion,